bit of both.
That's funny. I tell you what, it's something that I really like about getting to, when we said it when it was just us two, how we're very technical people. I love sitting and talking with technical people, especially when we break down games, because you see these intricacies and you see these things that you almost never do when you're not like sitting with someone like that. A little bit of a lag spike, but they're getting the match going. Tweedy just playing very, very patient, just kind of waiting, letting Gamber just slowly work his way in there and trying to get a lick when he can. Oh, and Tweedy quickly finds himself in the corner, not the place you want to be against Johnny Goro.
So yeah, so still, as you said, still using the Johnny Goro, Baraka Kano. So this is really just a matter of consistent block strings into ambush Kamo to keep you safe. For the most part, is generally what these two team comps are gonna accomplish.
Yeah, but you're definitely gonna see, where I think the big difference is Johnny is gonna look for it for like big damage cash outs, right? Where I think you're going to see almost all of it with Kano just to like kind of capitalize on chip. I think that might give a little bit of a favor like into Tweedy, where he's going to get more consistent like utilization out of it. Especially with that quick recharge time that Kano has.
I mean, are you sure about that? Because
hey,
King Gamber showed very quickly.
I'm gonna get a spoon. Eat my whip real quick.
I was like, yeah, that consistent damage is good, but those big cash outs, when it matters, those are very important as well.
The only downside is Goro needs to go like take a lunch break after every usage.
Hey, I mean, while you're going to get that spoon, you might find Goro by the fridge as well.
But now, just as we say that, Tweedy finds a way to cash out for some big damage of his own. Yeah,
we're going to be seeing now back to the zoning game plan. That's a big thing that back in the day when Unjust was playing Baraka versus Pulse's Johnny, this was a lot of a similar playstyle that we saw before where, Baraka would go for that runaway playstyle and just force Johnny to come in. And, we're seeing not much of the matchup has really changed, as now Gambler is the one having to chase Tweedy around the map.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of a very similar play style to kind of how we started the previous matches. I think Tweedy does a good job of doing this. Maybe he's trying to feel him out. Get kind of a mental thought process, and clearly we're seeing a bunch of really good adaptation from Tweedy, even just from round 1 to round 2, right? See if we can kind of keep that going. Two people who are just phenomenal at kind of dictating pace and making adjustments to give themselves a better advantage. Let's see if Gambler can kind of roll it back in his favor.
And we've seen, the Goro whiff there, no opportunity taken there from Tweedy, but, rather just be safe, get the pressure on, but Gambler now noticing the slight mistake and is just taking full advantage of it here.
Have we seen Tekken Master move to Baraka Kano?
I'm unsure. I remember that he was on the Baraka Striker piece. I haven't heard much. I know he got 7th at EVO Japan in Tekken, but I don't really think he's been messing around with MK much since then.
Yeah, I occasionally see Faisal on Arena. Rips Arena, but haven't seen Tekken Master, and we're seeing some of these kind of play styles, and him winning the first major event with it. I'd be intrigued. If I remember it, Tekken Master has an invite to Final Kombat.
Ooh, almost a punish there on the parry, but Gambler just staying so solid, forces the breaker here. 8 seconds left on the clock. Tweedy needs to make something happen here. 5 seconds left. Chip out territory. Gambler still with the life lead. Gets the shadow kick and that all but guarantees the game there for Gambler. 1-0 up in grand finals.
I don't have any predictions up, but anyone still watching in chat, put in there who do you think's taking this? Who's your favorite to win this? Oh, great pressure. Oh, and a great use of the kick to convert with the down one to the grab. We're looking at chip damage. Oh, excellent use of spacing. Gambler just saying, hey, get me out of this corner. Right? I'll take the loss of the round. Just get me out of the corner. Smart move. Let's see if he can kind of reverse the pressure now that he's got a Baraka pinned back against the wall.
Alright, so now Tweedy fighting for his way out of the corner. Here gets the forward throw with the Kano, but, you know, still back to the wall. As now it's Gambler's turn to press the advance with a beautiful call out. Oh, unfortunate drop, and it puts him in the corner too. Oh, this is the worst case scenario for Gambler.
Yeah, it was a great, like, really smart play. End of the first round. Massive life difference. Used all of his life he could to just, like, get out of the corner. Bummer to see a mistake like that happen, but still not out of it yet. We are one touch.
And now it's just chip. Last breath is a factor, and then the air insta-helicopters. It's going to be enough. Tweedy
says, I'm not done.
A dominant. I would honestly say that was a dominant game 2 for Tweedy. Just a big old pile of sexy goodness. That's how I'm describing myself.
You know, I like that MK does, like, you know, celebrity voice actors for some of them. But so far, we're 2 games in a row where the celebrity did a pretty poor job.
We're 0 for 2.
Voice actors that are just, like Johnny Cage, the voice actor for him, voice actor for Baraka, like, every, like, MK character, even the guest characters, are so good, except for, like, the celebrity.
Yeah.
You know, we had Ronda Rousey, and now,
Ronda Rousey, that's
Megan
good.
Fox. Which, I'm just saying, I think if you want to buff Natara, make it to where the character takes damage every time she has a voice line.
That's...
Feels pretty lore accurate to me.
That is so messed up, but so hilarious in the best ways. And right now, Gambler, back to the set though, Gambler is just pushing the advance here on Tweedy now. Is, you know, he's showing he's more on the dominant side here. Chip out sequence capable of happening here. Finds it, and that's so smart to end in the shadow kick. And now he's got a full hype meter because of it. And I love how every Johnny always does the shadow kick ender to build the hype meter, and then never uses their hype mode. Oh, gets the sides. I forgot that Johnny could do that. That's actually such a nice little side switch combo.
Clearly, my tech talk working, as I've already got a message asking me about the OS. I won't say who, but whoever it was that messaged me, yeah, I'll gladly show it to you.
We'll keep that one for the off stream. We don't want to give too many tips right now.
Off stream. I don't want to give too much out, you know.
But Gambler right now, the only thing he's giving out is ass beatings. He is 1 game away from taking the tournament.
You know, Gambler's still the only one I see running the Johnny Goro, like, consistently. No idea why it isn't a more utilized duo from other players, especially because, yes, he gets the hype meter. I have not once in the tournament seen him use the hype meter. It's rare to see a Johnny who doesn't feel like they need that moment for it, and I think Goro offers that, and we're seeing great utilization of it from Gambler. Tweedy getting that big damage, kind of putting the round a bit more middle. Takes the turn back. Oh, great conversion off the down poke.
I mean, I guess to go off to why I think not more Johnnies are utilized. Wow, that was an amazing read on the throw there. Forces the break of a Tweedy. But the reason a lot of people aren't running Johnny Goro like Gambler is just Goro in and of himself, super long cooldown. Not a lot of times to utilize him, but then Johnny Chameleon synergy is just so good that there's really no reason not to run that team.
I think the 900 health scares people.
I think that as well. You know, just losing that 50 health is also a big scare for Johnny players, but the utilization that you get from Johnny Chameleon is just too good not to run, I think.
Yeah, I love Johnny Janet. I think it's a great duo, but you know, having that like screen presence that you get from Chameleon.
What a whiff punish from Gambler.
And
On tournament point here.
What a whiff.
you know, you were talking about that back 3 OS before, but you know, the real OS is just make the move whiff, as Gambler is going to be your final member in the Shirai Ryu Sunday finale with a very one-sided last game there. 3-1 taken down Tweedy.